Good afternoon. This is Harrison Page with ICNDmag.com, and I'm with our featured business of the week, Bertha M. Davis. She's the author of Growing Up in Mississippi, a memoir. Welcome to the Spotlight Business of the Week.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bertha, what was the inspiration to bring your childhood to life?
The thing that inspired me most as a little girl, I know that my life was such a challenge, and so I decided I wanted to put it on paper so the youth of the day can read about the past, those that do not know about it. And I wanted to show them that you can be successful no matter what.
To those unfamiliar with your childhood home and the climate of Mississippi, could you paint a picture of what it would be like coming home from school?
Yes, coming home from school all depends on the climate. It was in the winter time. There was often cold, icy, snowy roads, and even sometimes it would rain, so you couldn't get in and out. If that was in the springtime, you would see lots of cotton fields and people chopping cotton and tractors cultivating land and things like that.
Well, did you see a whole lot of, were there a lot of cars and a lot of paved roads? Or what was did people have money that you see now?
No, we didn't have paved road other than if you was driving in maybe out of town. But just within the country, there was dirt roads, there were gravel roads, but now the gravel road had been turned to paved road, and the little dirt road had been turned to gravel roads. But at that time, you couldn't see any of those things.
Okay, so well, let me ask, you see nowadays kids have their cell phones, their iPods, and things of that nature. If you wanted to talk to your friends, how did you reach them?
Well, we had to go to one another's house because we didn't even have telephones in those days. There was no such thing. You had to go to one another's house and knock on the door, ask the parents, can I come in, play with so-and-so, or can they go to my house and play? And we would play from sun up to sundown, and we had a certain time we better be back home before that sun go down. So that's the only way we had communication. So
there was a lot more family involvement when you didn't just know that person, you knew that person's family.
Yes, that's correct. Family in those days was really family-oriented people. You can go to their home any time of the day. If there was a problem, if you needed anything, you borrowed sugar, flour, anything, you can borrow from them. They looked out for your kids. If the children did anything wrong, they spanked your kids. You got home, you got another spanking. So we were just a close family.
Well, that's the true essence of a whole village raising a child.
Yes.
Let me ask you, what other books do you have in the future?
In the future, I'm currently working on Growing Up in Mississippi edition number 2. I'm working on a book of short stories. I'm also working on some love stories also as well.
So Bertha, what other books have you also authored?
Now currently, these are the books I have. This is Growing Up in Mississippi, this is the paperback. And this is the audio book we just talked about. And also I have Marriage and the Family. This is a book about relationship, not just husband and wife relationship, but it's also about how to raise children, grandparents, the do's and the don'ts in marriages. Also, there's a teacher guide that goes along with the Marriage and the Family. Some people have been asking me about marriage and the family because sometimes I do seminars on marriage and the family. And they wanted to know that I have a teacher's guide, so this is something I put together to go along with Marriage and the Family. It's a great book for teaching. And Knowing God, Beyond Life Winter Season, it's a very inspirational book that would, if you're going through anything in life, doesn't matter what it is, this book would help you to overcome life winter season. Death, I talked about the death of my mom, how I went through some sickness, some illness, how God healed me. So this book is very encouraged to whatever you may want to go through.
Okay. And let me see, where can we find these fine books? Besides ICNDmag.com, a link to your website would be?
Now this book is only, you can get it through Amazon.com. You can get it on any of the bookstores online. You can get it from Barnes & Noble. Borders. Now, Marriage and the Family, you can only get this through me. Marriage and the Family.
And what site okay. Now, can we locate these books at berthabooks.com?
Yes, all of these books is located on the web. And one other books we didn't mention is Straight from the Horse, a book of poetry. And you can find that on the website as well.
Okay, well, I certainly want to thank you very much for your time and being one of our first spotlight businesses of the week with ICNDMag.com. This is Harrison Page of ICNDMag.com. Thank you very much, and I hope
Thank
you
you.
enjoy.